Yeah. What's up? We are almost done with the game. 89 minutes played. We are 3-0. 3-0 up. And it's a welcoming victory by the looks of it. We'll go through the lineup. We'll go through the player ratings. We'll go through the goals. Yeah. There we go. We cannot keep a clean sheet. Is it an offside though? It is not. Probably no. No, it's not offside. It's just so freaking sloppy. Who was a mistake? Wojciech. It's gotta be in Wojciech, won't? Nobody's following the guys. It's just nothing. Why? No clean sheet, and I'm not sure if I'm to blame Chesney for this one or some of the defenders. It's got to be between those guys. And again, there is no communication between Wojciech Chesney and the defense right there. Man, I gotta say, there needs to be improving. But it's still on standstill. It's still there. It's still slow. Giorgio Chiellini, by the way, is back in the team. Nice to see. Stand by, J Medical. Don't go and clock out just yet. Giorgio Chiellini is still playing. 2 minutes left. 3-1. I guess 3-1 it's okay, but I would love to see 3-0 though. Such a stupid goal to concede, huh? Such a stupid goal to concede. We gotta finish this off at least properly, huh? Properly. Let's do 3. Paolo. What are you doing, Paolo? I don't know, guys. It looks like Paolo looks like he is out of confidence. He has no confidence, no will. And then they go for it again. Man. Ooh. Oh, just blow the whistle, man. Just blow the whistle. Ooh, just blow the freaking whistle. If this is Allegri, the coat would have been flying right now.
3-goal lead. Way more vulnerable.
Kulusevski to Dybala. Dybala, bad first touch. Okay, it's okay. And then he just stops. And then he just stops completely. What is this, Dybala? What is this, Paolo? Kulusevski. Ramsey played well today, by the way. So, yeah, we need to take that into consideration. But Kulusevski, I mean, I'm expecting more from the guy. And so far, it's just been so flat. Frabotta. Arthur. Nice to see Arthur back in the team, by the way. Playing after that horror show. Ooh, Dybala. Oh, come on. Yes! Yes! Paolo Dybala. Oh, I love to see that. Get in. Awful defending by Udinese, but I do not care. Dybala with his right foot curling into the top corner. Man, he has been quiet the whole evening, but that goal, sweetie. Oh, such a lovely goal. Get in. All right, we win full time. 4-1. We win 4-1. Would have been 3-0, but then they scored for 3-1, and then, well, boom, 4-1. Guys, Happy New Year. Nice to see you at my stream. We are going through the play ratings, and the full-time reactions after Juventus. No, sorry. Boop, against Udinese. I spent my Christmas and New Year's creating some new graphics. So this is something brand new. I hope you like it. This is here to stay. Probably maybe I'm gonna put some black lighting behind those two logos because it just looks much better with all that stuff behind here now. It's just no, but this is the lineup. This is the lineup that we started with today. We'll go through this lineup, how we looked. And yeah, it's gonna be tons of fun. It's not gonna be nothing interactional or something like that. This is just a picture, but yeah, it's just lots of fun. But you know what else is fun? 4-4-1 against Udinese, going into this crucial game against Milan, a must-win against Milan on Wednesday. But before we go that far, we must go through Juventus against Udinese. If you're first time here, by the way, please hit that subscribe button and enjoy this great content. So before we go into the player ratings and the reactions and all that, we just go through this the comments in the chat straight away, my friends. So if you have anything to say it in the chat and let's converse, as they say. Arbab says, hello. Nice to see you, Arbab. Happy New Year to you. Buckback, Happy New Year to you too. Ronaldo was pretty good. Yes, he was. Goatnaldo, Boom Boss, Boom Burst Vlogs. I love the name. I always love that name. Goatnaldo. Yes, he was great today. 2 goals, 1 assist. Yeah. I wonder what I'd give him. 6? 7? Just wait and see. I'm not that stupid, huh? Sander is always present. Nice to see you, Sander. Happy New Year to you. Greg is there. Much better than compared to Fiorentina. Greg, monkeys playing football with their hands is better than Juve against Fiorentina. Let me assure you of that. Monkeys wild drunk. Flipper Boy, you're my favorite YouTuber. Thank you so much, my friend. I'll highlight your comment. Thank you. I really appreciate it. It's more to come. Finally, we played football. Tutto moto. Yes, we did. We did play some football, but let me assure you, this is just the start because we did look very, very sloppy and very, very slow in the first half. It's only after that first goal we kind of awoke a little bit, and in the second half we were much, much better. But Udinese, yeah, we ran over those guys today in the second half. In the first half, we struggled, but we come back to that. Can we just sell Sandro? I wouldn't sell Sandro just yet because we just don't need to. We don't need to sell something that nobody will buy. And you know what? If we're gonna sell Sandro, someone else needs to get into the team, and when we have far bigger issues in the team than just focusing on the left back. But yes, I completely agree with you, Aman. Alexandro was, crap. And just the way it is. Today at least. Good greetings from Lithuania, MJ23. MJ23, Happy New Year. S Novym Godom, as they say in Russian. I don't know how to say it in the Lithuanian, I'm sorry. And yeah, maybe you can teach me someday. Whew, this is the type of mentality we need. The mentality, Joshua, Happy New Year to you. Mentality, I don't know. I'm still, this is just one game. You know, we won against Parma away 4-0, and then we got thrashed by Fiorentina 3-0. So I think it's too early to talk about mentality now. We need to just wait a little bit. But I say this, though. To score goals is always fun. It's always important for the team. And the fact that Dybala scored, the fact that, Chiesa scored his second for Juve. And, you know, the whole thing with Ramsey, it's just everything needs to have a good experience, a good feeling about it. And after today, we need to build on something, right? So again, we reset and we build on a fundament. So today is a fundament on which we must build another great performance on Wednesday, which is against Milan. True. It is, though. It is very, very early days, but it's always lovely to see a win, a 4-1 even, for sure. Second half was insane. Rohit, Merry Christmas to you. Hope we did. Hope we better have this tempo against Milan. Well, here is the thing: when we play against, well, minor provincial sides, so to speak, they will always sit deep, and this is what happened today. Of course, with Udinese, they sat deep with their 5-man at the back, and then they counterattacked us because they know that if they're gonna control the ball, and when they lose the ball, you saw that clearly today. Almost all goals we scored, including the one that was disallowed from Ramsey, which I think is nonsense, even though the rules are correct. But I just don't like the rule. I mean, an amputee would be a goat in football these days because he will have no arms, so he will have nothing to worry about, basically, because right now Ramsey needs to worry about where his arms are at all times. However, if your name is Samir and your ball hits your arm, even though it's close to the chest, well, this is not a handball. But the rules are, if it hits a handball, if it hits your hand, this is not allowed. But I don't know. I just don't like the rule. That's it. Aman, where are you from? Originally Russia, but Norway. Based in Norway right now. Unpopular opinion from Francesco. Always pleasure to see Francesco. Merry Christmas to you. Happy New Year, of course. Francesco, unpopular opinion, didn't play well, and De Paul, other than his mistake on the first goal, was very good at midfielder. Yeah, I mean, De Paul was good for sure, but also inconsistent and lost the ball sometimes. But I have to say that if we are looking for an answer in the midfield, we have to look amongst ourselves because, well, I see that Bentancur has a good game again. He is also very inconsistent. I see that Aaron Ramsey got subbed off towards the end of the game, but still, basically, Aaron Ramsey is the one that creates everything for us going forward. So if we are looking for a creator, we've got one. We only need to keep him fit. That's the problem. The problem with him is that he is never to be trusted because sometimes, well, he'll get injured and then he will be off for 2-3 weeks. And then we need to rely on Kulusevski, who I don't think is impressing me so far. So yeah, I think we need to look at ourselves first. And Aaron Ramsey could work. Rodrigo De Paul, he's got legs. And I must remind you, this guy is still at our club, Adrien Rabiot. He's been suspended for years now, so it's about time he will play. Hopefully, he will play against Milan. Maybe not, I don't know. Maybe we'd start with McKennie, Bentancur, and Ramsey yet again. I'm not so sure what will happen. It's up to Pirlo. We'll talk about that another time. But, my friends, seriously, Aaron Ramsey is to be considered if we are looking as a creative midfielder because that's what we've got. And I don't think that's a bad idea, actually. He works as long as he's fit, which is, yeah, that's the problem. Never. Bonucci is so useless, he can't even get an armband on Chiellini. Yeah, Adam. He wasn't that bad today, actually. He was okay, but yeah, I see your point. Yeah, Happy New Year to you, Adam. We will thrash Milan, Electrumun. Well, we'll see. We'll see, my friend. Happy New Year to you. We'll see. That will be completely open game. They got Sandro Tonali suspended because he got a red card today. Benevento, of course, are useless against everybody else, at least. Except from us. So they lost against Milan, of course. So yeah, it didn't help us much that they played with 10 men against Benevento. They still won 2-0 something. Dybala played well. This is positive, especially to see with the form he's been struggling with. I don't think that he played that well, Joshua, to be honest. Just okay. The thing with Dybala, and we'll go back to that when we go to the play ratings, but just to mention it real quick, the thing with Dybala is that he pisses me off sometimes when he has the ball and then he just stops and looks for something in support, looks out wide. He hides on the right flank always, and he's not the same player as Alvaro Morata is. He's not that final third striker. He's not even a striker by the looks of it. He looks like to be a deep-lying playmaker of sorts. He just drifts out wide too much and sitting deep too often. This is just his style of play. And I don't think this is the tactics from Andrea Pirlo, to be honest, because we've seen this before from Paulo Dybala. We've seen this before with him for Maurizio Sarri and also Allegri even. So this is not something new. We know that Dybala will cut inside from the right and use his left foot. We know that he will come deep to get the ball and play around with Ramsey, with Bentancur or whatever. He is not the guy to be in the box where we would like to see him, because we'd love to see Dybala score goals because he's our boy. But he is not that player, and I think that he might benefit from playing behind two strikers. We've tried this. Whether that will work, it's another matter. But this is it. This would be his more ideal position. It looks like, because he's just way too deep or way too wide. And probably this is also why it's so hard for a coach to determine which position should Dybala play. Is he attacker? Is he midfielder? Or is it something in between? It's so freaking hard. So maybe this is why it was so easy for Pirlo to choose Morata and Cristiano, because Cristiano is Cristiano. He will always start. But who do you choose next to Cristiano? Cristiano likes to start from the left, cutting inside. Dybala likes to start from the right, cutting inside. So you've got nothing in the middle. And this is what we need. So another striker in the middle, for example, Morata, would have been perfect. But then you essentially play a 4-3-3. Something to consider maybe, Andrea Pirlo, huh? 4-3-3. We've been crying about this for months now. Dybala on the right, yes, we know we will destroy his attacking skills, but he kind of does it to himself, because he, as I said, hides out wide at default. I would like to see something different from him, but every single game that we tweet, when we see that Alvaro Morata is unfortunately injured, we tweet, this is Dybala's time to shine. It's your turn, Paolo. Paulito, La Joya, let's do this. Vamos. But nothing, We're still waiting for the wow factor from him. And today he's been okay. Just okay, even though the goal was great, yes, but that was at the end of the game, so it really doesn't reflect on the whole performance from the guy. I still find him to be way sloppy. His first touch hasn't improved in 3 years. If you look at my if you look at my videos way back in 2017 or 18, I talked about this. He has a bad first touch, and he hasn't improved on that much. So there is something there, and also the contract stuff, yeah, maybe something playing with his head as well. The COVID might be some effects of that. It's been a month now since he had been COVID-free, but everybody reacts differently to that stuff, So maybe something there, but I just lack something from Paulito. Yeah, but guys, 4-1 today. Let's just celebrate that one. Let's just celebrate that one, and we'll see what happens. I'll do play ratings at, maybe in 10, 15, 20 minutes, something like that, and then we'll go through the ratings for every player who started. This is the lineup we started with. Wojciech Szczesny in goal. Happy New Year to Bonifacio Juventino. Nice to see you, man. Always a pleasure. Forza Juve. Happy New Year to you. We should try him in the position of Ramsey, but I'm loving Ramsey. Yeah, man, Forza Juve. Yeah, this is true. I also like Ramsey when he plays, but why am I so freaking light now? Ooh, what's happening? I hate this camera. What is going on? Why am I so freaking light? It is, Cristiano came and graced me with his presence, so that's why it's like, what is going on? Okay, anyway. Crap. Okay. Anyways, Dybala slows the counter so many times and passes back. Chiesa in his position at least tries to create something, goes forward. Yes, we haven't even touched on Chiesa, my friends. Chiesa is freaking money. Chiesa is great. Chiesa has been great today. And That's saying something because the guy played on the right, and listen, this pisses me off. This pisses me off. Why is? Wait a second. It's not help. That doesn't help. It doesn't help. Freaking idiot camera. This is supposed to be a 1080 grand freaking something, but nothing. Anyway. Yeah, Chiesa has been great. Chiesa has been absolutely wonderful today. The goal, the runs, the no-nonsense attacking. That's just he is so direct, and this is what I like about the guy. Yeah. Happy New Year, Tabadip. Yes. We need an extra striker in Papu Gomez. No, I do not agree with that one, Boniparty. I do not agree with that. We need Papu Gomez because I can acknowledge the greatness of a player, but I don't want to spend money on the guy that who works only one system. And remind you, he is what 32, 33 or something. He needs yeah, too much sun shedding. Yeah, it's true. Freaking I don't know how to fix this. I don't know how to fix this. What is going on? Crap. Chiesa deserves the number 10 t-shirt and not Dybala. Well, calma. But yeah, back to Papu Gomez. I don't want the guy because he's 32, 33, or 34 even. Why would we need somebody who eventually will be ending up struggling to get rid of, and he will of course take too much space, and we don't need older players. We need to renew our team, not to get back to the crap of old players struggling to sell those guys. So no, I'd say no to that guy. Don't worry, Cameron, I'm bothering us at all. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I am ugly. I know. There is no sun. There is in the middle of the night, Willie. It's 22:57 here. It's Norwega. Yes. Papu Gomez for Bernardeschi. Why not? As I said, I wouldn't take Papu Gomez. But Bernardeschi, let's see what happens with Bernardeschi. I mean, we need something in this January transfer market. But what that is, it's up to Pirlo, Paratici, and basically, whoever is controlling those transfers. What we need, in my opinion, is a striker, a backup striker for Morata, for Cristiano when they got injured or suspended or whatever. Who would that be? We need to be very particular on that one because, because we don't have anybody else. Dybala, as I said, is not a striker. We need to move forward from this Dybala as a striker because he will sit deep or hide out wide. That's just the way it is. So yeah. I mean, we need to look at the backup striker, but also maybe something midfield in the future. I don't know. Andy, hey, nice to see you, Andy. Happy New Year. Scroll up, please. You missed my comments by accident. I'm such a good boy. I'll do as you say, Andy. Danilo was amazing, completely underappreciated player. Danilo was amazing, yes. Danilo played on the right side for the first time this season. He played on the left for the most part this season, but now suddenly he starts on the right for some reason. I don't know. Chiesa, Ronaldo, Dybala, Ramsey were looking dangerous. Can't lie. I like us better when Quadrado doesn't play because it lets Chiesa play on the right midfielder. Enough said. My point exactly. I talked about this for a while, even though Chiesa played on the left side in the second half for some reason. I don't know what happened there. We don't need sloppy and dangerous Quadrado when Sandro does less dumb shit and allows Chiesa to play in the correct position. Yeah, I mean, Alexander was crap today, my friends. Alexander was absolutely useless. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? This lighting pisses me off. Just wait a second. Is this better? Yes, it is better. See, goal for Roman. 23-0-0. See, much better. Now I look beautiful. No sun tan. It's just beautiful. I love this. I love this. You love me. I love you. And we love each other. 4-1. I'm scared. Yeah, I'm crazy. Sander, I think, Sander, the package has been sent to you, my friend. The thing is, this is COVID. I got a package that I ordered a while back, just through 2, 3, 5 days ago or something, just before the New Year's. I mean, yeah, things are crazy with this stupid COVID, and the packages always take time, especially when you're sending something abroad. But just Sander, the package is sent. I promise you, it's on its way. Hope you receive it, and when you receive it, please let me know. This is for 1K giveaway. For 2K giveaway, I will of course do another giveaway, and it will be even sweeter one. So yeah, if you're just new here, please subscribe, and there we go. We'll see what happens. RB Coms is in the chat as well. Happy New Year to you, Rob. If we beat Milan, it is still possible. Well, anything is possible, my friend. The thing is, though, if we do beat Milan, consistency. This is what we are looking for. As I said, the fundament has been built today. 4-1 against Udinese. Fine. Well done. But what happens on Wednesday? If we crap our pants again against Milan, then why did we even win against Udinese? What's the point? We win one, we lose one. We win one, we lose one. No consistency. This is not how we win the Scudetto. And especially against Milan. And also we have Merda coming up, and Merda 2.0 coming up this month. Huge month. So this game right here is a fundament which we need to build upon. If we win against Milan, now we're talking. This is the first floor. We're building a house here. Okay? We build the first floor against Milan if we win that one. If suddenly we lose against Sassuolo, well, this house will crash like nobody's business. Yeah. 4-3-3 with Ronaldo, Morata, and Chiesa will be interesting. Yes, it would be. It would be. The question is, where do you leave Dybala? Joshua, yeah, on the bench, I guess. And that's totally fine. Totally fine by me. It was good for the start of the year, Jime. Yes, nice to see you, Jime. Happy New Year to you. Oh, Jime, probably. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's good. It's good to start the year with a win, as always. Especially during these times, it's 3 games. It's a game every 3rd day, basically. It's a 4th day. It's crazy. So we have 8 games in January. 8 games. I talked about this in my during my preview for this game. It's just so condensed fixture list. It's absolutely insane. So we need all the points we can get. And to be fair, let's feel the B side against Genoa in the Coppa Italia in couple of days. Because I don't care. If we're gonna lose something, let's just get rid of Coppa, in my opinion. But we're probably gonna go through. I say Frabotta should start. I say some youngsters should start up front. Something, But I would hate to see Cristiano starting that game, by the way. Rest him. We need all the help we can get in the league. So if we get somebody injured in the Coppa, yeah, that would be in trouble. That would be in trouble. We'll win the UEFA Champions League. Yeah, Bob, you are. I'll say, yeah, you are a positive one, but yeah, anything can happen, my friend. But Bayern, dangerous. PSG is still there, or are they? I mean, yeah, anything. Real Madrid is there. Even Barca can be suddenly turn up and actually do something impressive. So a lot of good teams out there. But first up, we need to kill off Porto. That's the first thing. First priority, kill off Porto. 2 games, by the way. So yeah, calma. Ronaldo breaks Pele records. I don't know, man, Manoj. Happy New Year to you. Ronaldo did break some records, and looks like it breaks them every day. He most goals scored in a professional career for a footballer in history, it seems. Well done to him, I guess. We've all been waiting for this to happen, and eventually it has happened. Well done to him. He's a fantastic athlete, fantastic footballer, the GOAT, no doubt about it. And today, took 2 goals, 1 assist, and I mean, yeah, started off the year greatly. What more can I say? Serge, Happy New Year to you. Do you think Juve will win against Milan next game? Well, it will be completely open game. I started just talking about this briefly. Udinese sit back with 5 men at the back, right? Milan might actually do the same or not. I don't know. They will be without Zlatan. They will be without Tonali. But they have dangerous players. They have pace up front. They have skilled wingers. They have actually a functional team spirit. And, well, their confidence is pretty high because they are league leaders. But anything crazy can happen. Remember, we got thrashed by those guys 4-2 with Rugani disaster class last season. We need a revenge now. We need that, and I hope the boys know that, because I cannot stand losing to the Milano clubs. Can't stand it. So this will be an open game. There will be spaces. Question is, how will Pirlo approach this game? This will be one of the first huge games for Pirlo. Of course, Barcelona, Dynamo Kiev, Ferencváros, all great games in Champions League. But this, and maybe the Roma game, the second round this season, was, well, the toughest game for him. Against Fiorentina, he failed completely. And now he'll get another chance against another big club, which is Milan. So we'll see. I think it'll be a completely open game. I don't even dare to predict now. I will, of course, do the preview for the game, but I just don't predict just yet. But could be anything. Could absolutely anything. Benacer also missing. Yeah, Zlatan will not be playing. That's what I read, I think. But you know what? I saw video of Zlatan walking around casually in his underwear. And it was snowing in Milano, so he was walking around, just opened the door to his house, walked out to his porch, walked around casually, and just fell down in the snow, just in his boxer shorts. Man, it's so narcissistic. It's crazy. I hate narcissists. It's just too much. Me, love me. Ugh, please. No, thank you. So if he will not be playing, fine. If he will be playing, I don't care. Let's just put him in his place. And then, well, if we do actually end up winning against Milan, he will say, without me, you are nothing. It's just me with this guy. We need to start by Dybala, Morata, and give Ronaldo some break, because we will need him in important game. Ahmed, and Happy New Year to you, Ahmed. Man, this right now, it looks like we are one-man team. Towards the end of the game today, yes, Chiesa was great, Ramsey was good, Dybala scored, Bentancur was positive today. But when we are at 0-0 and things are tough, when we are struggling, there's only one man who always up there and appears out of thin air and makes the difference, is Cristiano, the GOAT, Ronaldo. Rarely I see this from other players, especially this season. It is Cristiano. Cristiano is the kicker. He is the one who will kickstart us into something great. He was the one who scored the first goal. He scored third. And guys, to be fair, without Cristiano, this team would be struggling to score goals, will be struggling to motivate themselves, because I spoke about this in length in December, but I will say this also right now. We are in short. We lack leadership. We lack leadership in the team. Chiellini just back today, but what can we expect from the guy who is injured 90% of the time? Bonucci is not the leader, in my opinion. Cristiano is a leader who can motivate not only by his presence, by whatever he's doing on the pitch, but also by the fact that he motivates by his speech, by his talk, by his feedback to other teammates. He is there. He's present. So this is why I think he's important, not only in terms of him as a player, which is great, but also the mentality. And that mentality needs to be, well, spread out throughout the whole team. Unfortunately, that doesn't happen as consistently as I would like it to happen, especially with guys like Bentancur, because Bentancur is clearly a confidence player, and he needs support, constant support. He's a young guy, so I can understand that, but I just need more. I need more urgency. I need more, I need more direct speech from the leaders, and I don't get that. So I need shouts. I need badassery, as I said in December as well. I need more of that. I need Allegri's coat flying in the air like he did against Carpe a couple of seasons ago. You remember that? This is what I need from Pirlo at times as well. I need that leadership. I don't need, a cozy feeling, happy-go-lucky, hugging and kissing each other. No, I need to kick up the ass sometimes. And this is what Cristiano will provide us if, yeah, if he stays for next season. I think we need to give Portanova and the Graca a chance in Coppa. I see, yeah, for sure, Andy. Yeah, let's just give them something against Genoa. I do not care. I don't care. We need a rotation. During that game, especially. I think Dybala was poor again, despite the late goals. Yes, I agree. And what about making De Ligt second team captain, Sander? I don't think that it works that way, Sander, to be honest. This in Juve, this is just so stupid, and in Italy in general, I think the fact that you've played so many games and that gives you the right to be the captain. But nothing against leadership. I mean, Alexandro was a leader, was a captain at some point. Alexandro Rugani was a captain against Novara in a friendly. Why? What message does that send? Quadrado, why? They are not leaders. So I don't get that. But never mind that. We've talked about this many, many times. Never mind the captaincy armband. The leader is a leader with or without the armband. But De Ligt did play well today, by the way. Just okay. If he wants to be a leader, fine. Go ahead. Be a leader. Be no F's given kind of player. Fine by me. Shout at Bonucci and say to him, you know what? You're not good enough. Fix your crap, please. Same thing goes for Dybala. If he is such a captain, such a leader that everybody wants him to be, well, show me something that deserves the captaincy armband, the leadership, the 10 million. But that's another matter. I mean, you know what? The leaders, in my opinion, in my heart, a leader is the one who is direct and visible and is vocal. Cristiano, for the moment. And of course, yes, Buffon. Yes, thank you, Boniberto Juventino. Buffon is the real leader, even when he don't wear the armband. Yes, I don't think he actually cares about the armband. He is a leader. You can hear him scream from the sidelines. Yeah, that's about it. As much as I adore Pirlo, we need a coach like Allegri who is never happy when we win and will always find something wrong with the team and fix what needs to be fixed, says Greg Riga. Yeah, the thing is with Allegri is that determination. Yes, his faults are clear as well in terms of creating something going forward. I screamed at the camera many times during that last season of Allegri, where we just didn't manage to create enough scoring opportunities. We didn't know what we were doing going forward. We knew how to defend. We scored one and then we sat back and just they applied pressure on us with Allegri's last season. And it was so frustrating to watch. And at the end of the day, he went and Maurizio Sarri came and the rest. But what Allegri was expert of is just exactly that Greg says. He always finds something to improve with the team. With Andrea Pirlo, this is just the start of a long career, if it will be a great long career of coaching for the guy. He needs to learn how to communicate with players, how to make them tick. Right now, this is a transition period for Pirlo, no doubt about it. So, yeah, are we going for this for next season? Well, yeah, we'll see. But there is some pointers for Pirlo to take from Allegri, no doubt about it. Not all of them, but for sure some. But I agree, my friend. Chiellini too is a leader, but he's old and can be irregular on the team. Yes, Rohit, and that's okay. But I need a leader on the pitch. It doesn't matter that Chiellini is in the stands holding his ankle or his thigh or his I don't know, whatever. It's just I need somebody on the pitch motivating players where they are at this very moment. And for me, so far, it looks like to be only Gigi and Cristiano. 40 minutes. All right, my friends. The building block to improve on. Yes, Joshua, I agree. Pirlo, the difference. There we go. Adam is tweeting the Pirlo press conference. Let's just do that before we go into the tweeting, commenting, before we go into the player ratings. So Pirlo, it wasn't the best Juventus after the loss to Fiorentina. We were a bit nervous at the start, but then we slowly grew and did better in the second half. Thing is, though, we conceded. We conceded before we started scoring. And that was only because of a VAR call that we was still 0-0. Don't forget that. We conceded. It was poor from De Ligt. It was poor from Bentancur. It was poor from Bonucci. Especially poor from Bentancur, in my opinion, who did not follow the run from Rodrigo de Paul, which he needed to. He had to, because it was Rodrigo de Paul who scored. But guys, we got lucky there. And then we scored, and then the rest is history. But don't forget that. So when he says that after the loss to Fiorentina, we were a bit nervous at the start, I say you were very nervous at the start. I say you were very sloppy and insecure at the start. But that's just me. Pirlo, the difference is the difference is that when we defend, Chiesa has to be more inside on the field. Recovering the ball, he had plenty of field to attack. Yeah. 5. I get that. And Chiesa, the thing with Chiesa is that he is a direct player, no nonsense player. There is no fuss with the guy. He gets the ball, he bangs on straight ahead, go forward and scoring, crossing, whatever, assisting. That's his thing, and I like that about him. And he improved immensely during this season, including with Fiorentina, because he started with Fiorentina. Last season and the season before that, he was a diver, he was a cheater, he was a frustrating player to watch at times. But now it looks like he takes on the challenge and grasps it by the nuts. So I like him. And I want to see more from him. I want to see more from him and less from Cuadrado on the right. But I'm never going to get that. So it's probably going to be Federico Chiesa on the left and Juan Cuadrado on the right against Milan. Mark my words. Pirlo, it was a talk between me and the team to understand the delicate moment. What is that? Delicate moment. What is that? We have a lot of points ahead of us, and we have to work on that. The first thing is to have the will to win. Yeah, that's basics, my friend. When you are at Juve, a win is a must every day. A win is not something yet we just, we are so lucky to win. We have to win every single time. As much as it pains me to say it, because it means that we destroy something maybe great in the long run. But this is just the way it is with Juve. We've become such a big club throughout their history that we need to win every single time. The fans expect this from Juve, to win every single game. And, well, Ciro Immobile, our youngster, could have stayed with us, improved himself, developed himself into a proper striker. He did that in other teams, but his development at Juve, that was the price we had to pay in order for us to be successful, right? So many youngsters went away from Juve to develop their own careers for the sake of their own careers, right? But Juve, they don't wait for the youngsters. That's why we don't have so many guys coming up from the under-23s to the first team. Claudio Marchisio being the only one in recent years who has made a quite successful career at Juve. This was because we we don't develop youngsters unless they are insanely good enough, like Paul Pogba, like Claudio Marchisio. Claudio Marchisio was actually kind of lucky one because he started developing, he started playing for us while we were in Serie B. And Paul Pogba is just an exception to the rule because he was such an exceptional youngster and the guy who took opportunities when he had them. I had already spoken to the club about the market. January is a different market, but we'll see. We can use a striker, says Pirlo. Yes, I agree with that, Andrea. The perfect player does not exist. That's not true. We could also use Giroud. We've spoken to Fabio about what we need, Fabio Paratici. We'll see in a few weeks. Okay, so they're going to do something. They're going to do something during the transfer market. Okay, fine. Let's see what happens then. Give me something. But the perfect player does not exist. Yes, it does. I mean, Paratici said so himself. They got Morata and he was the perfect player for them. So again, careful with those words, guys. Careful with those words that you speak during the press conferences. Pirlo, perfect player does not exist. I mean, Morata seemed perfect to you for a couple of months ago, but now something has changed. Strange. I expected Milan to be there, and I went to see Pioli to see what he was doing because he was doing very well. They deserve everything they are getting. Okay, fine. I mean, why talk about Milan? Why talk about Pioli? Yes, they are a great side. Yeah, but focus on the game today. Juve Daily, Happy New Year to you, David. Nice to see you. Lincoln is also there. Happy New Year to you. I know Ronaldo is selfish, but man, Dybala totally ignored Ronaldo not one time, but 3-4 times. If we are going to get a striker, we better not consider Graziano Pele, says Greg. Well, I talked about it as well in my preview for this game. Graziano Pele to Juve. I mean, the wages, would he accept sitting on the bench? He's actually good enough for Serie A, for top level of Serie A. I don't know. He's played in the Mickey Mouse League for years now. Does he actually have what it takes? Does he remember how to score goals? I mean, we have so many questions, and we don't have the time to wait for a player to develop, to get in form, to get in shape before we can use him. If we're going to get something in January, that's because we need something today. So I say no to Graziano. I agree completely, Greg. No, thank you. All right, guys, 47 minutes. Let's go to the player ratings. It's time to do this thing of player ratings. So if you can see below, Wojciech Szczesny started. De Ligt started on the left side of the back three for some reason. Leonardo Bonucci started, even though I didn't want him to start. I wanted Chiellini to start, but at the end of the day, it went okay. So Bonucci started, and then we have Danilo on the right side of the back three. He played on the left for the whole season, but suddenly now he is on the right. And yeah, it did okay, I guess. Alexandro played on the left, horrible game. Chiesa played on the right, much better game than Alexandro for sure. Bentancur played between the lines, deep lying playmaker. McKennie and Ramsey just in front of him, and Dybala and Cristiano all the way up front. So the thing is, though, this formation is what it looked like. We didn't play 4-4-2. This is what we played. We played 3-5-2. That's what we did. This is not a 4-4-2. I don't know. I don't understand why Juventus official Twitter account or the social media account are posting the 4-4-2. It's not a 4-4-2 because Ramsey isn't a left winger. Ramsey is an offensive midfielder playing on the left side. Basically explaining it like to a child. This is what it is. So I don't get this 4-4-2 stuff. And when we have the ball, because this is when the default should be, it is 3 men at the back. We see that clear as day. It's De Ligt on the left. It's Danilo on the right today and Bonucci between those two. So please stop that 4-4-2 nonsense. Yeah. Those guys. Khedira still in the freezer. Yes. Yes, Boniparty, Juventino, he is still See, still, Arbab, I'm reading your comments, and I've already commented on some of those. You play FIFA? No, I don't play FIFA, Arbab. I hate FIFA to guts because they haven't improved at all since FIFA 18 or something. Yeah. By the way, FIFA, yeah, maybe FIFA 22. If they improve on something in FIFA, maybe I'd buy FIFA for 22. But for now, I have enough with Assassin's Creed right now. That's just what it is. By the way, thank you, Bonipati, for reminding me, because there is Zona Juve. They have they do a blog. They do a blog, zonajuve.com. So they wrote about Juve. So please check out zonajuve.com. They wrote about Juve, what to expect in 2021. Great read. So please follow them and check out their blog, zonajuve.com. PES or FIFA? Neither. But if I gotta choose, PES for now, Antanas. Happy New Year to you, by the way. I couldn't watch today's match, but how were we, Akash? Akash, bad in first half, much better in second. Briefly. Briefly, but still a lot of work to be done. But Wojciech Szczesny, what do we give him, my friends? Wojciech Szczesny in goal. Cannot control the ball with his feet to save his own life. This is just nerve-wracking to watch. It's so bad. Buffon looks like Diego Armando Maradona in comparison. It's just so unnecessary and so strange for such a top goalkeeper to have so trouble with the ball at his feet. And I know there are some rumors coming in from somewhere that Gigi Donnarumma is expiring contract during the summer and he should go to Juve. Why? At this point, yes, he's a quality goalkeeper and I would love to have him at Juve. But at this point, why should he go to Juve? They're top of the league. They have some crazy project going on in Milan. They're improving game by game. They're winning even though they're playing with 10 men. So they have a spirit, and if he were to leave them, backstabbing hugely at the crucial moment of their development as a club. So if he loves the club so much, he will not leave for his own sake. As if we are being selfish, Gigi Donnarumma to Juve, for sure, yeah, I would accept it, but that would never happen. I don't think Mino Raiola is that stupid to get rid of, to move Gigi Donnarumma, because Mino Raiola is his agent, to move Gigi Donnarumma from the happy place to something completely new. Not now, anyway. And Mino Raiola, as much as we hate the guy, he wants what's best for his players. And right now, no question about it. No question about it. Right now, at this very moment, it is to stay at Milan. As much as I hate to say it, but for Gigi Donnarumma right now, for his own sake, stay put at Milan. But for Wojciech Szczesny today, back to him. He is our first choice goalkeeper, I guess. I didn't like the way he looked with his feet. He had some saves, yes, but also the communication between him and the defense is to be improved, must be improved drastically, ASAP. Our goalkeeper coach has been there for years. We haven't changed him. With Sarri, I think it's the same guy, Filippi or something. Do something about it. Do something about it. And Gigi Buffon needs to also nurture this guy and teach him how to control his defenders. Because today, that conceded goal was partially on him, in my opinion. But this is my rating, 6.5 for Wojciech Szczesny. What is yours, my friends? Please comment in the chat. Buffon clean sheet, yes, he deserves 1 point. 6.5, yeah, 6.5. How was your New Year's? Yeah, it was fine. It was fine, Davide. Yes. Pleasure. It was a pleasure. Very quiet night, and I love quiet nights. Donnarumma should never be a second goalkeeper anywhere. He deserves better than that. Yes, and if Donnarumma ends up at Juve for some strange reason, he must be the first choice goalkeeper, and that begs the question: well, who would want Wojciech Szczesny now? And as I said, not taking anything away from Wojciech Szczesny, because Wojciech is very good shot stopper, but communication and ball possession, basically, that's something he needs to work on. Going from Wojciech Szczesny to Danilo, who played on the right side, as you can see in the graphic below. What do we say? Again, good, consistent performance, nothing too spectacular, but nothing too crazy. Even very solid, calm performance. Made some runs that weren't used, unfortunately. But overall, I'd say, yeah, I'd say 7 out of 10. Nothing very crazy. Another good performance from Danilo. One of our most consistent players this season. One of our most consistent. Make no mistake about it. Him and, I don't know, probably Matthijs de Ligt. And perhaps, I don't know, somebody else, even Cristiano. Most consistent players. Cristiano maybe not that consistent, but, well, Danilo for sure. For sure, Danilo. But 7 out of 10 for him. Leonardo Bonucci, our captain for the day. Well, got schooled 2 times today, in the second half and in the first half, but also made some clean and very important interceptions, partially at fault for the goal that we conceded, which was disallowed by the VAR. So I don't know, my friends. I don't know. It's just something that's missing today with Bonucci in order to give him a full 7. But made some good interceptions, but also was at fault on the conceded goal from the VAR. So not completely out of the woods just yet. Bonucci, 6.5, 7.5 from Rohit. Wow. I'm very happy about Dybala. He scored the goal, yes, and I hope he starts scoring goals as Wahid. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you, Wahid. Cristiano Ronaldo not consistent. Well, Avinash, yes, he has not been consistent in terms of his performance. If you look back on his season, he has been, well, post-COVID, especially in December, he's been very quiet. Yes, he has scored the goals, but those were the PKs. Those were the penalties. And apart from the goals that he scores, overall performance is just not good enough, just a bit inconsistent. So, man, this is true. And nothing to take away from Cristiano. He scores goals, yes. But apart from those PKs, against Barcelona, he didn't play that well. There was another game, at least. I don't remember which game it was. But he scores 2 goals. But apart from those 2 penalties, he was average. Against Fiorentina, he was very, very poor. We can say we can have many games. We can mention that Cristiano has not been that great, and that's okay. It's okay. We doesn't have to glorify Cristiano. We just have to call it like it is. Not being consistent. That's it. We're talking about Bonucci here, but now since this comment came up, we just need to highlight that. And this performance tonight was the best performance of the year, of the season so far, says Z. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, yeah. Maybe there's some other performance for him earlier this season. I can't remember, but yeah, it's close to it. Yeah, I can't disagree with that, at least. Z, for sure. Abab, my country time is 3:33 a.m. You are loco, and I love that you guys are wake up during night, and I bet you are in India or something. And I love that you guys are following me during the night. Thank you so much for that. Matthijs de Ligt. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough because it was very strange to seeing him on the left side. I think he is much better on the right. For some reason, we started him on the left and not the right side, and I think he struggled with that one. Yeah, just a 6.5, I guess, for him as well, out of 10. At fault also for that conceded goal, which was luckily enough overruled by VAR. But I don't know, not his best game. Let's say not his best game. Hope he improves. And this break, the Christmas and New Year's break, was badly needed for the guy. Badly needed. So thanks for that. Now he's fresh and ready to go again. And against Milan, Matthias, you need to be ready. We will be needing you. No doubt about it. 6.5, 7.77. Yeah. There we go again with this this Ronaldo stuff. Guys, listen. Against Fiorentina, he was very, very poor. He was the best on the field for Juventus despite a crappy Juve. Lucky his goals were ruled offside. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. I mean, the point is, maybe I made a mistake. Maybe it wasn't. Yeah, maybe it wasn't against Fiorentina. But the point was that he hasn't been consistent with his performances throughout this season. That's it. Yeah. Pirlo, I don't think that Morata will be ready for the mid-game against Milan. Okay, fine. Dybala, you better step up and improve. And then again, we will be struggling creating the chances in front of goal in the final third because we don't have any clear-cut striker. This is why we need a clear striker in the final third. Giroud, I don't know. You guys mentioned Pele. I wouldn't take the guy, but anything, anything to fill that void. So yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. We need another player. Alexandro. Yeah, crap. One of, if not the worst performance from him this season. Still looks old, looks slow. And every cross, it was blocked. And he didn't find the rhythm. He was just bad. Very, very bad. Very bad. I'd even go as far as I could put him in a 4 out of 10. It was... Nothing worked from the left. Nothing. Apart from Cristiano, who was cutting inside and creating havoc. But yeah, 4 out of 10. This is what I give him. 5.5. Oh, guys. Woo. You're nice. You're nice with Alexander. How's your day today, Arbab? Well, my day is okay. Today, Sandro is useless. Yes, I agree. Today he was not good. But Federico Chiesa, on the other hand, was very interesting. Federico Chiesa started on the right, but then he played on the left in the second half. As I said previously, direct player, goes straight at the goal, wants to stretch the defense, wants to challenge the opposition, and most importantly, he wants to create in the final third, and this is what we will need. Maybe we'll see Kulusevski, I don't know, up front, and not Dybala, I don't know. Maybe we'll see both. But Chiesa also needs to be up there. So maybe we'll see him on the left, and Cuadrado will start against Milan, no doubt about it. So Chiesa will start on the left side. I really, really hope so. And he was also on the yellow today, so this is why he got substituted. But what do I give the guy? 1 goal, and I don't think it was many assists. No, was it? I don't think so. No, it was just a goal. But still, guys, listen. He has a 7.5, 8. I don't know. Let's just... I give him... I was about to write an 8, but I'm going to write a 7.5. Maybe an 8, 7.75. I don't know. It's just something in between there. 7.6 even for Ahmed. Whoa. Chiesa was diamond for us. I give him 9 points. Yeah, I give him 7.5. No innovation, just ordinary. Yeah, his performance. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we can all agree on Alexandro. He's been crap today, and he's improving hugely. Rodrigo Bentancur. Confidence player. I said this. A confidence player and needs to feel good about himself when playing. If he struggles, then the whole team will struggle because he sits in a so vital position on the midfield, deep in the midfield, link between the defense and the midfield, and sometimes even the attack. The thing that I don't like about Rodrigo is that he sometimes just leaves his post. and disappears. Suddenly he starts pressing all the way up to the final third. He starts pressing the defender of Udinese for some reason. Why? And then he leaves tons of space behind him. So Rodrigo needs to be calm about this. I like the position that he plays at the moment. So yeah, consistency and continuity with Rodrigo, this is the key here. But today, it was an assist for Cristiano's second goal. He also made some good interceptions and played well with McKennie and Ramsey especially. So yeah, I enjoyed him. I enjoyed Bentancur today. Maybe there is hope for you yet, Rodrigo, huh? 7.5 I give him. Maybe a bit optimistic, but 7.5. Yeah, he was good today. He had support from McKenzie and Chiesa, Rohit. Yes, I agree. He was good today, says Adam. Yes. 5.6. Wahid, do me a favor. Use a space between the words because I don't understand what you're saying. But yeah, I'm not happy about Ramsey. I don't think Ramsey had that bad of a game. But we'll wait with him. Let's go to Weston McKennie. Weston McKennie, best friend of Brian Reynolds, the Deadpool. It's not Ryan Reynolds. You saw the joke, right? I really hope though when we sign Brian Reynolds, then I can actually call him Deadpool on a permanent basis. Deadpool. Brian Reynolds, Weston McKennie, yeah. Brian Reynolds, I don't think actually is good enough for Juve. I said this many times during my previews. Well, if he is to join us next season, he will be loaned out straight back. Seriously, do we expect actually to play him for us next season? No. No. So Genoa or something like that, Cagliari, Sassuolo, something. They will probably use him for next season. Then we'll see what happens. If he actually comes, I don't know. But Weston McKennie. Not that great of a game. I mean, he is there, he is working, but there is a thing with Weston. He's only as good as our team is crap, if you get what I mean. If you put Weston McKennie into the prime Juve midfield, Pirlo, Pogba, Vidal, Marchisio, if you put Weston McKennie in there, I don't think Weston would be that great. So the fact that we have such a crappy midfield, he's shining because we have crappy midfield. This is what it is. So today was just an average performance from Weston. Yeah, just okay. I don't know. I wouldn't say he had a bad game, but not a good either. So it's just something in between. And towards the end of the game, he got substituted. And I'm okay with that. Probably we're going to start him against Milan for here. I don't know. But I miss Rabiot, my friends. I miss Rabiot. Not because he's such a wonderful player that he's a vital player for us, but I just miss watching him. And because I bought his shirt, as you can see. Yeah, me being crazy, huh? I thought that he was on form. He was crazy on form when I ordered that kit. And then when it arrived just a couple of days ago, yeah. Suspended. Yeah. Aaron Ramsey worked, scored. Disallowed because of that stupid handball rule. Thanks, VAR. And yeah, I think he is the creator for us going forward when he is fit. But when is that? That is also a very inconsistent thing to think about. He is just too inconsistent for my liking. And in terms of fitness, can we trust the guy? No, we cannot. But he would be perfect for us if consistent and stays healthy every single week. That would be good. That would be actually great. Today, not that bad. Not that bad at all. I like Aaron Ramsey, my friends. I like him. I gotta say, I enjoy watching him sometimes. And today he deserves that goal. He deserved that goal, but unfortunately, VAR ruling and all that stuff. But I'll give him a 7. Worked great for us and deservedly so, because I felt bad for the guy when he got substituted after 10 minutes or so against Fiorentina. Yeah, it was a shame. Thanks, Juan. Dancing feet, Cuadrado. 7 for him, 7 for me, 7.5 from Rohit, 7 from Juve Daily, 6.5 from Chaku. Ramsey is vital for our attack, says Z. Yes, I agree. Offside helps us to win if we will miss offside. So, I don't get it, Arbab. We need to sign Gomez, attacking midfielder. Wahid says that. I don't agree. I don't agree. I don't want Gomez at our team because I don't think that he will add anything special. He's already integrated into the Atalanta team, even though he's on his way out. He's old. This is not for the future. This is only for now. And if we assign anything in January, he needs to perform now. Will he do that? I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. Aaron Ramsey, 7 out of 10. Paulo Dybala. He scored. And for that alone, he will bump. I always bump up players 1 rating when they score, because the score is an achievement in itself. But without that goal, is a 6, because he was anonymous. Hides on the right flank, way too deep, plays too safely, poor first touch, gets dispossessed way too easily. Had some good runs today, yes. Got tackled heavily, and needs to play. So this injury to Morata comes at a very perfect timing for Dybala. This is the time for you to shine, Paolo. So right now you got 90 minutes or something. Well, you're probably going to get another 90 against Milan. And you scored now. Maybe you score on Wednesday as well. But today there will be a 7 for Dybala because of that final goal. Also, great assist. I don't remember who that was from, unfortunately, for Dybala. Maybe it was Bentancur, by the way. I'm not so sure. But 7 out of 10. We just 7 sometimes is annoying. Yes, Rohit, I agree. Sometimes he is annoying. Cuadrado was good today. Yeah. How was it? How was Cuadrado and the Dancing with the Stars in Colombia? Adam, did you watch the show? Joking. I mean, yeah, 7 for Paulo. That's it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Let's finish up with Cristiano Ronaldo. Scored 2, assisted 1. Vital for us when we are at 0-0, as I said. Nothing happening. And then Ramsey, also remember, assist for Cristiano's first goal, because he stole the ball from DePaul, if I'm not mistaken, and Cristiano just went straight for it and scored our first and our third, assisted for Chiesa's second goal for Juve. Great outside football pass. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Today was great from Cristiano. I have no quarrel with that. 9 out of 10 for Cristiano. 2 goals, 1 assist. What more can you expect? And this is also interesting because when Cristiano is scoring goals and is in this form, he is unstoppable. And the thing is, when he is unstoppable in one game, he is rarely stoppable in the second game. So this means a lot for us. So Milan, beware, because Cristiano is wide awake and wants to play some football. Are you in? Simon Cher, whoever else is playing at the defense for Milan, beware, Cristiano is coming for you. Are you shaking? I can see you're shaking, Milan. Maybe you should get some 2 COVID cases and then postpone the whole thing, because that's how it works, apparently. Or maybe you have COVID cases already. I don't know. Consider dropping the whole thing, maybe, huh? Cristiano is coming for you. 9, 8, 9. Yeah, guys, you agree. Yeah, that's sure. If we don't win the league, the Champions League has to be a must because when you are Juve, winning some sort of trophy is mandatory, says Greg. Yes, I agree. And it's not acceptable if nothing goes in the trophy room. I agree. Z, please wear the orange jersey somehow. All right, that's a deal, Z. I will wear that beautiful, wonderful orange jersey. It is lovely. By the way, the fabric is actually not that bad. But it's still you know what, the fabric on the human race, on the Dybala one. I love the fabric on that one. It's just so sweet. I love it. Milan game is gonna be fun. Yes, and I hyped it. It's gonna be so much fun against Milan. It's gonna be so much fun, so much fun. But I agree with you, Greg. If we do not win the Serie A, the Champions League is a must. And then we're probably gonna win, not gonna win that one either. So Coppa Italia, here we go. We are so poor that we're hoping for Coppa Italia victory this season, just to get a trophy. Super Coppa trophy would be enough, though, huh? Wouldn't it be? Because it would be against Merda 2.0. It would be. So that's trophy as well. Yeah. I hate those guys. Napoli just became Merda 2.0 for me. If you're not sure who I'm talking about when I'm saying 2.0, it is Napoli. Because that atrocious stuff that they just keep appealing, and finally they get their will. It's because De Laurentiis is sleeping with the whole of political system of Football Federation. Yeah. While having COVID, by the way. Such an idiot. Yeah, that's about it. That's what I'm gonna say about the case. Cristiano 9 out of 10, and we're enjoying ourselves 4-1. Gianluca Frabotta came on, Giorgio Chiellini came on, Adrien Rabiot is still suspended. Marish Demiral was available but was on the bench, I think. Dejan Kulusevski came on, nothing really interesting. Arthur, yeah, nice to see Arthur back in the team, as I said. Finally, he was injured. He got slaughtered against Fiorentina, and I was expecting him to be out for months, but luckily he was still available, and he's back on his feet. And Federico Bernardeschi also joined up, and maybe he will be leaving, I don't know, but there will be something happening during the transfer market in January. Who will be arriving, though? That is the question. Who will be arriving? That is completely up in the air, and it could be anybody. But what we do need is something that we can rely on in the final third. Leonardo Pavoletti is rumored, Simone Zaza, Memphis Depay, Olivier Giroud, Arkadiusz Milik, even though he's expensive, and I will never ever speak with Napoli about transfers. I don't want any single player from them, even though I like Fabian, I like Zielinski, at times I like Koulibaly. I think Insigne is a good player, but I don't like him at Juve. I wouldn't want him at Juve. Mertens could have been an interesting one, but since it is Napoli, since it's Crapoli and Merda 2.0, no thank you. No thank you. No thank you. Seriously. We'll see. Ahmed, see you next time. Indeed. Guys, it's time to wrap it up. It's almost midnight. Thank you so much for watching. Daniel Malen from PSV. Sander, I don't know about him at all. So yeah, I'll check him out. I'll check him. It's a good shout, Sander. I'll highlight your comment. Daniel Malen. I mean, yeah. As I said, if we are signing somebody in January, it's not gonna be cheap. That's one. And two, we're gonna need to, facilitate the guy straight away. We need his skills straight away. We don't need him to develop into something to get him to know Serie A. He's gonna need some time. No, we need him straight away. In February, he needs to be on fire already. So we need something specific there. Very, very, very specific. And Z, yes, we need to sell first. Maybe not. It's all about loans and obligations to buy now at this point, because nobody seems to have the money for anything these days. So it's about loans. It's all about loans. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, guys. Fino alla fine. Hey, by the way, Sebastian Giovinco. That's a funny one. As a striker, prima striker in the final third, crossing the ball to Giovinco. It's like handling. It's like giving a brick to an ant and expecting him to build me a house. This is what you do with Giovinco right now. If you're crossing to Giovinco, he's 165 or something. Freaking no way, no Giovinco. Something else. Ciao, fino alla fine. Forza Juve. I will see you for after Milan against Juve. Player ratings, of course, and I'll do a preview for the game as well. So please subscribe to this channel so you don't miss anything that I'm about to upload. Fino alla fine. Forza Juve. Have a good night.